Alright, what's going on, guys? So, a lot of people are having trouble with Pontiff, and I'm kind of here to make this video to make it easier on you. There's a couple of things you can do to make the boss overall more easy, and there is kind of a cheese that you can do, and there is a very good strategy that works most of the time if, you know, you can do this, but... Okay, let's go ahead and begin. So, to start off, I recommend that you have a good shield, a shield that you can parry with, because we are going to be parrying the boss. So, I recommend becoming a host of embers as well, so you can summon NPCs or people, and overall you have more health. Now, it's very important that you do summon, actually, now that I think of it, so I'm going to say it's a requirement to be a host of embers. Now, make your way to the fog wall, and right before the fog wall, I recommend that you summon at least one NPC. Now, I had to summon Pale for a quest line, but I summoned the other NPC because there was no other person available. But I do kind of recommend the NPCs over people because they have a lot more health, and they can just tank damage while, you know, people, they have about the same amount of health as you. But, yeah, so right before you go in, you should use a charcoal resin or a lightning resin, because they both will just help you do more damage against Pontiff, and they'll just make your life a little bit easier. So as soon as you get in, you can pop one, or right before you go in, you can pop one. Either of them work. So go ahead by traversing the fog wall. Now as soon as you get in there, the main thing you're going to try to do as soon as you get in there is parry his first hit. He always stabs. If you're not right in front of him, if you're across the room, he stabs. So you just want to charge directly at him, and his first hit will be a swing, and you can parry it and then stab him, of course. Now, I don't remember what I did in the video. I'm actually not looking at it right now. But I think I parried him after a few hits, or I parried him as soon as I got in there. But you really need to get in there and parry him as soon as you get in the room, because if you parry him, you can do more damage, and then he will immediately swing at you again, and you can parry him again, and you can get him in a parry stun lock, and it's just, it makes your life so much easier. And you know, I was trying to do, I don't know what I was doing in the video. Oh yeah, I was trying to show for the second strategy, if you're not very good at parrying, or you don't have a good parrying shield, then you can do this strategy. You can either parry him once if you get lucky, you know, try to parry at least once or twice. It will make your life a lot easier because it takes about a third of his health out, a fourth of his health out. But if you can parry him, it does make your life easier, but you just want to kind of sit back and let the NPCs take all the damage. Now, you can actually deal damage because he attacks in groups of 3. He'll do like stab and then swing, swing, then you can hit him, or he'll do swing, 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 and then you can just start hitting him. And then we get to the annoying part, which kind of is what makes the boss fight hard for everyone else, is he will go into like this resting mode. I don't know why I grunted there. I was like, I don't gotta work for this. But he goes into like a resting mode about halfway through the fight. Then he lays down and he goes into like a casting stance, and then from there you just want to back away because he's casting a phantom of himself, and then he's going to emit a force, you know, type, you know, the emit force miracle. He's going to do something like that, and it's going to do quite a bit of damage if you're standing right next to him. So from here on out, the phantom attacks together, which is why I recommended that you summon the NPCs, because they can take a hell of a lot more damage than you can, and then you can deal damage while they take the damage. Now, you can kill the phantom, but you can only do damage from behind, so try to gib or backstab him. And after you take out the phantom, Pontiff takes a little bit of damage from, you know, you killing the phantom, but he will eventually cast another one after you do a little bit more damage to him. But your goal should be to take out the phantom as quickly as possible, because the phantom is not hard, or the phantom is almost impossible to dodge, and Pontiff is kind of easy to dodge. But yeah, so after you take out the phantom, just do damage, and you might have to repeat twice, 2 or 3 times, you know, and then you should beat him relatively quick after this. But afterwards you can rejoice and throw your hands up in the air because you have beaten Pontiff, one of the harder bosses in the game. Now, the reason I did this video is because I have friends that are having trouble with him, and I know that a lot of people don't know that you can parry him. And you know, if I did help you out, and if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, or don't, that's up to you. Subscribe if you want to see more Dark Souls or Division content. Just check out what I have on my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.